Welcome back to the Breaker Bros, and we're gonna, I guess, kind of do a bit of a live reaction to the combine. I guess what we think about it so far. Today's the last day, and then maybe we can get a mock in there
A
at the end of
mock?
this.
You
Yeah,
think we can pull that off?
I think we can. I think.
Okay. Okay.
Well, what's your initial reaction to the combine so far? Have you really been paying attention?
A little bit. I mean, strangely enough, I've been most interested in the 40-yard dash times, in particular, tight ends and running backs a little bit. But those are two positions that I don't know got my attention the most. How about yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been paying attention to like 100% of everything, but I've been kind of keeping the pulse of, I guess, the Bengals fans on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess my initial thing was that there was a few people that we've been kind of like high on when we saw the highlight films and all that,
Mm-hmm.
with Worthy and Fisky or Fisk or Fisk or whatever his name
I
is.
think it's Braden Fisk. I heard
Fisk.
somebody else say it. So
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
an SEC guy said it, so I trust.
So
him,
okay,
even though
there
it's
we
not
go. We'll go with
ACC.
Fisk.
Yeah.
But I feel like there was a few of them. I guess Worthy. I guess really with
Yeah.
his record-breaking time, I feel like it's like a lock that he goes in the first.
Yeah, and the other player that I was excited to see run in the wide receiver group was Lad McConkey.
Yeah, he's actually pretty fast. I think they said he's a 4.3.
He looked good on film.
Can you check on the
wide
website?
receiver time?
Yeah, because I think I saw his time. I think there he is. He's a 4.39.
Yeah,
So to me, he would be bad in the second if he happens to fall.
yeah.
And I was looking at Roman Wilson.
Mhm.
I feel like he would be pretty decent. Or even if you scroll down a little bit further, I think Xavier, is it legit or Leggett?
Yeah, look at
Leggett, yeah. I feel like at those speeds,
because I remember watching him run. He's a really big guy.
yeah, he's kind of supposed to be like I guess AJ Brown or Metcalf type.
Yeah. Actually, I think, did we say that? Yeah, we said DK 2.0. So not. I mean, it's interesting, right? Because we repeat things that we hear on podcasts and whatnot. But like a lot of the thing I hear that I like, and I like to repeat myself, is like when they say that the testing matches what you see. They say on film, but I mean, let's be honest, for us, we're just watching highlights, so it's not like we're breaking down film or anything.
Right.
But like it's like your first impression just watching kind of like what they can do, and then when they confirm it, then I guess you feel good about it. So those were some, I guess, that matched what we saw, right?
Yeah, and I felt like Chop Robinson. I know we were kind of on the we were kind of on the fence with it.
Well,
or
you
with
weren't
him
on the fence. He was the guy that you liked the most.
Yeah, because of his size. I think I said in the second, though, if he was there in the second. I know we gave him a first round grade, but I think he solidified that.
He was a first round guy. I thought second round guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I think
I think we liked both of the guys from Penn State. I mean,
because if you go to his 40 time, I think he ran like a 4.4 or something like that.
He was faster than almost all the tight ends, and like maybe even some wide receivers. It's crazy. Yeah. So 4.48. But
that's crazy.
Dallas Turner ran a 4.46, but I think he's kind of the consensus top guy.
Yeah, him and then Jarrett Verse, I think, had a pretty decent combine.
Yeah. But I mean, I could see all those guys being like really early picks. And then Latu ran well, but I mean, obviously Robinson was probably faster than expected, because like I think everybody expected Dallas Turner to be fast because, just because he's like that type of kind of speed rush edge guy. Whereas like when we were watching the highlights of Chop Robinson, it looked like he was more, didn't seem like a pure pass rusher. Whereas like Dallas Turner just looks like, some other guys we've seen play for Alabama that are just guys that get right to the quarterback.
Oh yeah. And then can we go to the tight ends real quick too? Or was there anything else you wanted to touch on the?
No.
Uh, Theo Johnson, I guess, kind of opened my eyes. He did
Yeah, I
really well.
I'm curious as to what we said because um
I think you liked him.
let's see. I mean, it's just like so many of these guys out of Penn State, they're just freak athletes. Um and then you wonder why Penn State just doesn't uh do better. I gave him a 3rd round grade. I think that's probably low, seeing how fast he ran.
Yeah, I could see someone. I don't know. I think third is pretty solid. Maybe someone takes him towards like mid or late second round.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if
would
he's a
think
for
that
sure.
given how fast he is, I could see someone taking him in the 2nd round.
Yeah,
Or I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he slipped into the 1st round even, but I if the Bengals got him in the 3rd round, I think that would be excellent value. But if they
and
picked him in the 2nd round, I don't think it would be a bad fit. I mean, I'm
Sinet,
curious to see what his stats were.
he
And then,
didn't have the fastest 40, but I think all
yeah,
of his other measurements were really good.
yeah,
Like his
Sinead and
size.
Holker were a bit slow, but we
Yeah,
liked how they play. They're kind of
yeah,
versatile
yeah.
guys. So I don't know. I like a lot of the tight end guys. One guy that I'd like to look into again, and I'll make a note of this so we don't forget, is this Tip Ryman guy. I wonder what he did in terms of like pass
Isn't that the
catching and
guy that said that he hasn't seen baby pigeons?
oh,
Is
is
he
that
the
what he
one?
said?
I think so.
Yeah, but he's like he ran a 4.64, but he's like 6'7". He's a
Oh,
big
that's
dude.
crazy. That's good speed. If you go back to receiver, I'm trying to think of his name. It's the guy out of Florida, the 6'7", or he's either 6'7" or
Oh, the
6'6".
Florida State guy.
Yeah, he ran a pretty fast time, I thought.
Yeah, but I thought he only measured at like 6'4" something. Like he's
It
like a
should be on.
6'5".
Well, I'm not sure. Well, I guess if you click on his profile, it probably would
Yeah,
have
where'd
his.
he go?
But I mean, for his height, I think he ran like a 4.4 something.
Okay, well now look in the 4.4s. Ricky Pearsall? No,
No.
you like the guy from Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me do Control F. State. Is it Keon Coleman? I think.
No, Johnny Wilson. Yeah. Oh no, he ran a 4.5. Still, that's still pretty fast.
Okay, maybe I'm confused. Okay.
Yeah, 6'6".
I'm confused because. Yeah, so their grade is 5.87, average backup or special teamer. Interesting.
I feel like if he's there in the third or the fourth, it might
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
be
so
a good spot.
I was just thinking of the wrong guy. I was thinking of the Keon Coleman.
And then I guess go to the running backs. Oh yeah, I have in my notes Jalen Wright, the running back from Tennessee. I was always
Yes.
kind of high on.
Yeah, I liked. There were a couple running backs that I liked. I liked. I mean, Jalen Wright and
And then
Trey
Benson.
because not only are they fast, but they look like big guys.
Yeah,
they look
they
like
could-
guys that could carry it 20 times a game.
I think that's the key thing. And then because I don't think we've watched the film for the running backs yet.
No,
Or,
we haven't.
But the thing I like about Benson is that
Mhm.
he's kind of like a one cut runner. Like
Yeah,
he's pretty much down the hill or north and south. But when he doesn't take a cut, it's just one, and then he's just trying to get to the end zone.
yeah.
So I feel like it might do really well with our offense. But
Yeah, and
Um,
I liked I was surprised at how fast like these small school guys, Monmouth and Troy, those guys look like
everyone's
Yeah.
fast in this draft. It feels like.
yeah, but the other guy was I mean Blake Corum
Yeah,
I've liked
4.5's not that bad.
and I like the Ray Davis guy, like just their size, But
The
Corum, the thing that worries me is just how
much he
remember
ran
in like
it.
the 90s how like Michigan running backs always
Can you go to
were
our notes that we put? I just am interested to see what we said.
notes
Oh wait,
on-
we haven't done it
we
yet.
didn't do
Never mind.
running backs.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ray Davis was fast, and I think they actually interviewed him out of
Yeah.
Kentucky.
And he was like,
I felt like
the
the running back out of Notre Dame was kind of slow, but I would still take him. He's a playmaker. Like 4.7s.
That's not fast enough.
No. But same thing with Dylan Johnson, the running back out of Washington. I know some
That's
people
not
were.
fast enough either.
Yeah, I would
I
say
just don't
you
think
want
so.
at least 4.5. Like that's kind of like your baseline. There's Isaiah Davis. I feel like he might be good later, like day
Yeah,
3.
I mean, maybe these guys will improve their times at the pro day. I mean, maybe they just had a bad day running, but I mean, if I mean this would put these guys like slow for tight ends, you know. So,
Yeah, I want to say, well, 4.7 I think is like the average for
well, I
tight
say
ends.
like a good tight end. They says 4.61 is like the speed, the average speed of like a top 10 tight end in the NFL. So,
Can you go back to the tight end?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess is it Jaheim Bell?
Mm-hmm.
But I think the thing with him, but I mean, I think most of the tight ends are 6'2" or 6'3" ish. But I think he was kind of on the shorter end.
Yeah.
Bell.
Yeah, we said he looked small, but I said he looked slow, which obviously is not right. But maybe
Well,
could have looked slow. Doesn't mean he is slow.
I feel like with him, if I remember correctly, like they had like a lot of screen passes that went his way. Like he didn't do anything.
Yeah. So I think another guy that I think kind of solidified himself as like a
Stover.
good prospect is Stover.
Yeah, 6'5" or not 6'5", 4.65 is pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean this Ryman dude is massive. Oh, they have him at 6'5". I don't
Still,
know.
that's
670.
6'7".
I said he was 6'7", but he's 6'5". He's 271 pounds. Yeah. So, any other positions you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, corner. Because Wiggins I think had the fastest time, so I think. But then I thought he hurt himself, so I think he ran it and said he heard a pop, and then he was pretty much done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think I was pretty low on Mitchell, but it looks like he ran really well.
Yeah, he had the second fastest time. But I feel like that's why I like both of them, because they were like kind of like on the taller end for corners, but they
Yeah.
also seem fast.
Yeah, well, I put is he fast because it's like, you know, the guys weren't open. So, I mean, obviously, if you're faster than the guy you're covering, you know what I mean? You just run as fast as that guy's running, right? It doesn't do you any good to run faster. But that's interesting. Let's see if any surprises here. They're all fast, though.
Yeah, I know. There's so many in the 4.4s. Wait, oh my god, I can't think of his name. The slot corner.
Let's see,
Yeah,
let's see.
he's right there. Mike, scroll down a little bit. I think he ran a
4.47. That's real fast.
Yeah.
Because we were thinking, what we said that Mike Hilton ran like a 4.6.
No, he ran like a 4.5.
Oh, okay, so
4.55 or something like that.
He ran like a 4.4 something.
Yeah, I mean that's what the internet said, but we were kind of like waiting on, I guess, the official time through the combine. So I mean, they're fairly accurate. I've noticed. I mean, that's kind of how I knew Worthy that he was fast. They said he ran a sub 4.3, and I was like, well, but I didn't think he was gonna run a 4.21. Like that. That's crazy. I was thinking it was going to be maybe like a 4.28 or something like that, because it made it seem like he was just under 4.3.
Yeah.
But for him to run a 4.21, like, I mean, he could be like a top 15 pick. I mean, I'm not saying I want the Bengals to pick him, but I can see
didn't even run.
He didn't?
Doesn't look like it.
But yeah, it seemed like on average, the corners, man, they're so fast. Almost every single corner.
I think that like
there's so many.
Well, to me, like, if you're the body type for a corner, I feel like you could also be a running back. Like if you bulked up a little bit, but I just feel like if you're a fast, you want to play receiver or corner, right? Like if you're a fast guy, it doesn't make financial sense to play running back. So I think that you see all like the fast athletes, the tall fast athletes go to receiver, and then the shorter fast athletes go to corner, and then running back I think is not getting the same level of athlete that maybe it used to.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see how fast they are. This whole draft in general is so
Mhm.
fast. It just I feel like next year is gonna feel like a dud because I think last year, um, like overall, like I think there was a lot of good prospects, but like this year it feels like even better. So I feel like next year might be more of a letdown, just because I feel like there's two really good strong drafts back to back.
So it looks like Arnold ran a 4.5.
That's not bad. I think if you're a corner, I think 4.5 is like the max. I mean, I think preferably you're gonna want to have people in the 4.4s and 4.3s.
He ran a 4.51. So it looks like a lot of the higher rated, or some of the higher rated guys got outran.
Yeah, there's just so many.
Like, I mean, so like the guys we looked at, DeJean didn't run because he's hurt, and then Wiggins ran the fastest time.
But got hurt.
Second fastest. But then there's a bunch of guys in between Rakestraw and Arnold, right? Because those guys are both 4.5, and then you look at just all these guys running sub 4.4.
Yeah, because like the way I'm feeling in the first round, I still kind of want the best available right tackle. I mean, if something weird happens and Bowers is there, I feel like I would take Bowers, but that would be my one and only exception.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's going to be there, but if he is, but second round, I feel like Worthy, which probably not going to happen now, but that Sanistril, Fisk.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really got the running backs yet, but potentially a running back. I don't know. I feel like second round might be a little bit too high. I think third or fourth might be a good round for running backs, but I think Sinet would be good in the second round. I feel like he tested well enough. Yeah.
No way.
You don't think so?
No, he's slow.
He's not that slow. He ran a 4.6, I think.
No, he ran 4.7. Well, 4.68.
Yeah, but that's 4.6.
Well, it's closer to 4.7.
But all of his, but look at all of his other things though. Like he tested well in like the athletic area. Like he had a really good broad jump. He had a really good, I think 3-cone. I think he had a really good vert.
Yeah, I mean they have him as a average backup grade athletically. I just don't think. I mean, that's what they say. I don't know if like what happens if we click on Theo Johnson.
That's better, right? 6. You want it higher? Yeah. I'm assuming. I mean, if how tall is he?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I wouldn't mind like a Theo Johnson, like whoever.
This must be a 7-point scale.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the highest rated guy they have is Malik Neighbors, 6.86. What does that mean? Year 1 starter. And then if you go 6.75, what's that?
It's got to be the same, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I wonder what the breakoff is. 6.7. Maybe 6.5. Boom or bust potential.
Gotcha. So I guess 6.5 to 6 is probably boom or bust.
Well, that's weird. I mean, Joe Alt is considered.
Maybe
weird.
it's not.
Maybe that's just quarterback that gets that different. No, he's got boom or bust.
I think it's just there isn't a number associated with it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the higher rated ones are probably gonna get year one starter grade, but it might be a little bit more subjective
Yeah. So here's the. Okay, so Latham graded out the best
for lineman.
physically. Yeah.
I think because he's got like the most proven reps and like he's got a lot of pass and run blocking reps, and then he's still pretty young. I think he just technically turned 21, and then I think he's got great length. Yeah, his arms are 35. I think that's the problem with Fuaga. Which is interesting is that because they think he's got shorter arms. It's like 33.
Mm-hmm.
But in his like little interview, like talking to the meeting, they said teams asked him about playing guard. And I was like, that had to be the Bengals because I think they did an interview with him. But I think they still are looking for that versatility, the Bengals. So I still get a sense they'll probably sign a veteran for like a year or two, and then but still draft.
Wow, look how big Mims is. 6'8".
No, he's huge. I'm just kind of concerned that he pulled up when he ran his 40 today. His first time was good. Yeah, see the 5.07. And I felt like his second time was going to be faster, but then he got hurt.
So I think we could see what the tight ends rank at according to this. So, hey,
So I'm not really high on Sanders. Yeah, that's for some reason PFF has got him rated really low. I'm sure that's going to change.
Hurt.
Oh, he's hurt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
It's a knee injury, I think.
Dang. Some of these drills crack me up. Are you watching this?
No. Let me see. What are they doing? Is it a 3-cone drill?
No. I guess they're simulating pulling. Watch. So, as a former lineman, what can you tell from this drill?
I can tell nothing.
I feel like this is one of those drills where you don't really get the full impact unless you're there watching it live. I think it's kind of hard.
I mean, what strikes me about this drill is this is the type of drill where Cedric Ogbuehi would get ranked as a first-round pick because there's nobody from the block, and you're like, look how fast he gets out of there.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
I mean, play in the NFL, and he gets out fast, and he just doesn't touch anybody. I think this runs like he has the ball, you know.
That's what I don't like about these drills is it doesn't really have that human element of like. Because when they go against bags or like, it's kind of predetermined. I guess it's just really to see your explosion, how fast you are, your athletic ability or whatever.
Like your athletic ability. But like to me, there's an athletic ability to being like coordinated enough to actually touch a defender. Like the thing I like to see when you watch linemen is when they get out in the open space and they actually touch a corner or a safety.
Do they have the lineman speeds?
Oh, I'm sure they do. Let's see here, but I'm in the athletic rankings. I don't know how to get back to drills. There it is. One more. Offensive line. Because they say like 40-yard dash. I mean, doesn't really matter a ton unless you're like a corner or a safety or a running back or a wide receiver, tight end.
Do everything they have the 3-cone?
3-cone. But they say the 10-yard split is like big for offensive linemen. Like
usually for the linemen, whether it's defensive tackle or offensive lineman, defensive end.
I mean,
well, I guess overall speed can matter for a defensive end. I think if anything, if you have a fast 40, I would assume that you have pretty good explosion getting off the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that necessarily translate against live action? No, I don't think so. But
no, it's like you just got to touch people.
Well, that's what I like about a few of these offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes to Powers Johnson or like it's the guy from Washington or even Fuaga. I feel like they were all kind of like big finishers.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like maybe Alt and even Fashano, like they were technically sound, but I didn't think they were like aggressive enough for me. Like,
Well, let's see here.
oh, and then I did see that the Bengals did talk to Zinter.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen him high as like a third round
Yeah.
grade by certain people, but I don't know if you would take him necessarily that high if you're the Bengals.
Yeah.
I feel like if he's there in the fourth or fifth, more likely the fifth. But I feel like if you really want
Yeah.
to get him,
I
you
mean,
probably have to
Mims
draft
was
him
your
in the fourth.
favorite, and then Latham was your third favorite offensive tackle. And I didn't write who my favorite was, but I liked a lot of these guys here. So, like Jordan Morgan. I like Tyler Guyton.
Yeah, I feel like he was kind of fast.
Jordan Morgan, Tyler Guyton. Let's see here.
I think if you run under like a 5'1", you're pretty quick for a lineman. Because I feel like most of them.
Yeah, Morgan ran a 5:05, unofficial, I guess, without the blue check, right?
Yeah, but still, that's
And
pretty fast. Because I feel
Guyton.
like the majority are past the 5'1".
I feel like Guyton's probably slow because they say like his comp is our left tackle, right? Just a massive dude. 6'8", 322. Short arms though.
34 is not bad. I think they say the cutoff is 33 for tackle. That might be. I guess you're cutting it close. That's. I guess that's my biggest concern. I think for me, now I'm like worried if he like pulled a hammy because I feel like that could take a while to come back from.
Yeah.
Mims, but I mean the size, his athletic profile. I feel like. I know we kind of got like a way he was kind of like a gut check, but I don't know. Mims seems like a pretty solid pick. Or Jackson Powers Johnson, I think that's his name. I wouldn't mind going with him.
Jackson Powers Johnson?
Yeah, the center. But they said he could play guard.
Center. Oh, now I remember. Yeah. Yeah, he was like the top-rated guy. Yeah. Is he in here? Did
I think he
run
is.
Anything? Let's see. Where'd he go to school again?
Oregon.
Oregon, that's right. Nope. He did not work out.
He didn't run?
He didn't
I
work
thought I
out?
saw him doing some of the drills.
Oh, maybe he did. Well, the bench isn't in here yet. 3-cone, maybe? No. Broad? Yeah, there you go.
Seems kind of short. 6'3". But yeah, that wouldn't concern me too much. I just feel like his film is so strong. But I don't know what the cutoff is for what people consider like explosive. But I would say 8'8" is not that strong.
Oh, okay.
Could be average.
So they have next gen stats breakdown. Oh, so this is ever. DJ Turner, he's a Bengal.
Yeah. Chase Brown should be up there somewhere. Well, no, this is still 4.2. I know he ran at 4.4 something. Is Drake Archer even in the league still?
I don't think so. 2014. Garendo.
And he might be an
433.
interesting cat. I mean, I don't know how high you'd be willing to draft him because this is the first time ever hearing of him.
No, I didn't know anything about him.
He's got a pretty good grade though.
6 foot 221. Maybe we should. Of course, we didn't look at the running back, so he might have been. That's probably.
No, I
why
think we
don't
want
know
to do
him.
that Wednesday.
Yeah, Ontario McClay though, that was a Bengal.
Wow, Pacheco ran at 4.3. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean you're seeing some familiar names. Keaton Mitchell. I didn't
Yeah.
realize he was that fast.
Same as Pacheco, 4.37.
There's Jalen Wright, so
He's interesting. I feel like if he's there in the third or fourth,
Wow,
that
Kenneth
would,
Walker ran a 4.38. Didn't realize he was that fast.
there's Trey Benson.
Mm-hmm. So he's like Brees Hall speed.
So yeah, there you go.
6 foot 216 though.
I feel like 6 foot's still pretty tall for a running back.
What?
I feel like 6 foot is still pretty tall for a running back.
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to run another quick mock?
Yeah, let's get a quick mock in.
Okay.
I feel like when we do it on Wednesday, they'll probably have the updated grades. They're pretty quick about it. Because it was like that same Wednesday after the Senior Bowl, they had the grades updated. Because we noticed at least Fisk, he went up a little bit.
Yeah. Let's just close that. Go full screen. We'll just have to go from memory. 7 rounds. Bengals. Turbo.
Let's do it. Should be the most prepared ever.
Most prepared yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, you got Jerzon Newton and J.C. Latham and Latu. Oh, guys.
Is
that
Mims
would be
still there?
interesting.
Yeah, see, Mims is still there. I like for me. I don't know. That's a toss up. I feel like Mims is actually going to be gone, especially if he medically clears. So I feel like Latham.
Okay,
would
I wanted to
be-
draft Latham, so let's do it.
The only concern I have with Latham is that I just feel like I think he can be an upgrade from Jordan Williams, but I still don't know how well he's going to do against like a Garrett or a Watt. You know what I mean? Like those faster.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the part where it kind of concerned me. All right, so second round. Highly doubt. Well, I think this is where you have to kind of get Fisk
Mm-hmm.
if you want to get him. Or, I mean, the corner from Michigan. I feel like tackle would probably be a bigger need.
Yeah, I would go with the tackle. So we'll draft Fisk because we like him.
Yeah. And then I think maybe third round, we still might get a decent receiver. Oh, there's Jalen Wright.
Yeah, I like the idea of getting Jalen Wright in the third round if he's there. But I think he ran fast enough that he might not be there in the third round. But for that reason, we should take him, right?
Exactly. So we're in the fourth round right now. Okay.
Kamara ran really well, so that wouldn't be a bad idea to get a edge.
I think
we
we
could
go
go
for
tight
Sinet.
end.
Yeah. Because I want to go Sinet and then the guard from Michigan.
Oh, there's Garendo. I like that as a 5th round pick, just because.
No, I like Zinter though.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go Zinter.
That was the 5th round, I believe. If we
No, that
get
was
Zinder,
fourth. Or no, yeah,
oh,
you're right. That was fifth because now we're into the compensatory fifth. Ooh, can you double dip and get Jaheim Bell?
I wouldn't be mad at that. But here, go down a little bit further.
The Kamani Vidal ran really fast, so that wouldn't be a bad pick. Running back. Wait, no, we already picked a running back.
Yeah.
Sorry. So really, we need a wide receiver or an. Did we pick an edge? No, right?
Possibly linebacker.
Yeah.
What receivers are available? Can you filter them out?
I'm working on it.
I think we kind of missed.
Yeah.
Is Nesbitt fast? Can we? Well, I guess. For some reason, I'm thinking Nesbitt is on the quicker end. I don't know if he was at the combine. I don't remember seeing him.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Combine. Tracker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here. We will.
Receiver.
And no, I did this wrong. I want to do this one, and then we'll do split screen. What? Close. Combine. Ah ha ha! Look at us.
There we go.
And
Technology.
Results.
Yeah, receiver.
Wide receiver.
Yep.
Okay. Who we looking for again?
Nesbitt, I think.
Bryson Nesbitt.
Yeah. I feel like he wasn't even there.
He didn't run if he was there, so it's hard to tell if he's fast.
Dang.
Whoop, wrong button. So we got Washington.
Casey Washington.
Okay, I think we can filter by school. So we can go Illinois. Boop. Washington 463.
Yeah.
And then we can go. I don't think UTSA is on there. And then Oregon State 439.
I say we go with him.
Okay. You want to check Brew McCoy?
Sure.
I mean, if we're going on speed, didn't run. Okay. Whoa, UTSA had two guys there? Or two guys that are draftable, two wide receivers. Wow.
That's funny.
But neither of them went. And then Western Carolina? I don't think he was at the combine. Nope. Texas. Neither of the, I guess, Worthington. So we're going to gold. Get the speedster. Okay.
So this is round 6. Okay.
I'm liking how the draft is shaping up.
Maybe we go linebacker.
Now we're kind of. All right. Oh, let me filter to linebacker since we're thinking that. Yeah. Tyron Hopper. Let's see here. Linebacker. Missouri? Nope. I think we're just go ahead and wing it here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would take the best available. Well, can you go back to the overall board and just on the mock draft. Don't
Oh.
filter out the linebackers. I'm just curious. I feel like it's either best available linebacker or maybe just a best available player.
Okay. Well, you got Brennan Jackson, edge rusher, is the best available player.
I don't know if I like that for because I don't think we necessarily need an edge, especially this late in the draft.
Yeah.
But like, I would definitely look at safety or maybe like best available corner. Because I don't think we got a corner yet.
Mm-hmm. Omar Brown is the highest rated safety.
I feel like, was Dixon fast?
What position?
That's corner.
Oh, I didn't even see Dixon. Oh, Johnny Dixon.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, he went to Penn State, so he's probably like a freak athlete. He didn't run.
Okay. I feel like we kind of go receiver.
Receiver?
Or wait.
Draft
I
a
think we just
receiver
I'm talking linebacker. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Although, I mean, Frank Gore Jr. kind of looks interesting to me, but then again, I know we already picked a running back.
Yeah.
I think
We said linebacker?
yeah, I think Hopper makes the most sense.
Sure. Right.
There's that.
Tip Ryman.
If you scroll back up, there's a safety. But honestly, yeah, Owens. What are you thinking?
I mean, it's 7th round, so I'm tapped out.
Well, okay, go back to the overall board. I feel like
I mean, it looks like there's some decent tight ends left. But we already drafted a tight end, right?
yeah, we're going to draft the tight end at the very last pick.
We think he might already be picked.
Eric All already? I doubt it.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so we're going to pick Eric All, as we always do. So I think safety, or did we didn't pick a corner, did we?
No, we haven't got a corner or safety, so I think one of those.
You just picked the top ranked secondary?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it might be the Owens.
Yeah. Come on. You got A, B minus, C plus, B, C plus. Whoa, they did not like Gould. B minus. Man.
I feel like we always get a B minus. Seems to be.
We are not good students.
But I mean, to me that looks like a pretty good draft. I'm surprised Zinter got a C plus. I feel like that's like the steal.
Yeah, how's that? Well, I guess they think the Bengals don't need a guard because he's 148 in their ranking, and we got him at 152.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look,
that would be a B, right? I mean, even an A, right? If they say, oh no, we drafted him 148. He was ranked 152. To me,
that's not that much of a difference.
No, like these guys, you kind of see it, but I don't know how you get a B plus for drafting a guy they ranked 304.
Well, I feel like we got the receiver in the right round just based off of speed. I mean, I guess if we go back, maybe we pick a receiver where Jalen Wright's spot is, because there's still a few good running backs later into the draft.
Yeah,
But
it's
still,
just
I
I
feel
don't
like
feel
he
like
makes
I
a lot
have
of
a
sense.
good feel for the running backs, even though I do like just based on watching them run. Yeah, there are a lot of running backs that I liked how they ran.
Yeah, because if we
So,
get a running back in the 5th round, kind of where we got gold,
hmm
because then maybe you get a receiver in the 3rd round.
yeah, but Jalen Wright's ranked 82, so
I wouldn't be
he must
mad at
have
that
good
though.
production. I just think like when his speed shows up and if
Yep.
he's got 3rd round production, I bet you he's going to be 2nd rounder
Plus,
at the
didn't he have
worst.
like good size? Like you feel like
Yeah,
he
he's
can
a
actually
big
carry the
guy.
load. Yeah. So I would feel good about that pick.
Yeah, I like that pick. I think that's. I mean, if this is how it fell, like through round 5, round 6 and below, I feel like we don't have much of a feel. But if it went like this through round 5, and that's what the Bengals got, I would be super happy. I feel like it's like this would be a
Strong.
good draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Zinter, like, I feel like once he gets fully healed, he could come in and be a starter, and he could take the place of Kappa, and then we would kind of solidify the right tackle with Latham,
Yeah.
and then was Jackson Powers Johnson, was he available? I don't think he was.
I don't know how we look at it.
Because even if I guess what I'm saying, even if we pick him,
I think he was. Oh, you mean in the 1st round?
yeah.
All right. Well, I say, are we done with this? Because once I do this, wait, can I do it in a new window?
Yeah, no, you can just go to full results. It's fine.
Open in and okay, I'll just do it. Full results.
Yeah, no, he was picked before. Yeah, no, so that makes sense to me. Because even if we get him, I feel like you could still get like a Zinter later on because I still think you eventually have to draft a tackle. Because I feel like there's that Paul out of Houston that you could probably get in the 3rd or 4th round. That could be more of a developmental type of player, but that's assuming that we get like a tackle or free agency. But going into next year, we'll have like basically the middle of the line on rookie contracts.
Yeah. Wow,
With
Brian Thomas is at 35. I thought he was ranked as like one of the. Am I confusing him with another LSU receiver?
well, there's neighbors. No, I think he was at one point for sure a 1st round receiver.
Yeah. Wait.
I feel like this could be updating where people are getting picked. I guess they take in consideration where people. Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty fast. I feel like that's like a 1st round grade. Fast. 6'3" too.
209,
Yeah.
4.3 speed. Good Lord. Jeez. Just, I mean, you think of like the offense that LSU had this year, right? You have Neighbors, Brian Thomas, and then you have, I can't remember the quarterback's name. It's amazing. I guess their defense was pretty suspect this year. Otherwise, they would have been a much better team.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of offensive talent. Wow. For like a team that, you know, didn't really make a ton of noise in terms of like, you know, the playoff and whatnot.
Where was Worthy drafted in there? I feel like it was probably early 2nd round because I don't think he was available when it got to us in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
I can't see him getting past the Chiefs in the 1st.
Why? Just because he ran a 4.2?
Yeah.
I think it was available when we picked, unless I missed it. Yeah, he went 62 to the Ravens.
Oh, dang.
That'd be frightening.
Yeah. So okay, keep going down. I want to see like some of the defensive tackles that were taken in the 3rd. Because looking back, I take Worthy in the 2nd. What was I thinking?
You weren't thinking.
Exactly. There's the Leonard Taylor. I feel like he would have been all right in the third.
There you go, top of fourth.
Yeah, they're starting to pick him now, I think. Yeah, because Dwayne Carter.
Yeah.
I think for fourth round is a pretty good round for the tight end. Maybe even later. I mean, wow, Trey Benson went to the
Fifth
Browns.
round.
That would suck.
I mean, if you could get Benson in the fifth round, I'd be all over that. I don't know if that's even realistic.
I like center where we got him. I don't think I would change that.
No.
I think overall, I mean, but still, I mean,
we give ourselves an A, right?
yeah. I mean, at the very least, a B plus. I don't know what
Yeah.
that B minus stuff is, but hey, I felt like setting yourself up for immediate success and then down the road, I feel like that was a pretty good draft. I feel like maybe the later picks could have been a little bit better, but I think sometimes that's tough. It just depends on how the simulation goes. But I don't think they were bad. I mean,
No.
I think those later picks are just going to be death pieces or like special team players, and you know,
Yeah.
I still think there's potential that like there's going to be some people that they draft that don't even make the team. They might just be on the 53 or the practice squad.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the tight ends we like are available in like the 6th or 7th round.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, if they go that route, because I mean, just with the strength of with the depth at tackle in this draft and with the salary cap implications of a tackle, it just makes so much sense that they have to take a tackle in the first round, and they should have options.
Yeah.
So, you know, because there's so many good receivers, there's so many good guys in the secondary, and quarterbacks are going to be picked high this year. So, I think that I would not be surprised if some tackles slide, just because.
Yeah.
I think like the receivers, of course, there's a lot of depth at receiver, right? And there's a lot of depth at corner. I mean, there's all those dudes were fast. Like
Yeah, I feel like
So,
I think the first 3 rounds, I feel like a lot of teams are gonna get a lot of solid players.
yeah,
They're just so deep.
right. Like it just feels like there are going to be guys that, you know, you look at the list of how fast those guys are at corner. I mean, just based on speed, a lot of those guys should be able to play in the NFL, right? Like, you know, I mean, speed isn't everything, but it's just shocking to me that there are that many 4.3 guys.
Well, I mean, it's kind of necessary too in today's NFL because it's like it's setting up more and more like a passing league. So you gotta have people that are quick and fast. Like it's just you kind of have to have it now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm interested Wednesday and see like some of these things when they update, and then actually being able to see some of the running back film. Because I just seeing some of the things I've seen, I know like Amari Howe and Trey Benson. I think Wright is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
The running back from Michigan looks good.
Yeah, I like Corum a lot because, you know, obviously a winner, right? But he was a leader on that team, and the thing that concerns me is that, like, again, I think of all the Michigan running backs from like the Lloyd Carr era, like they'd be awesome in college, and then by the time they got to the NFL, there was like no tread left on the tires. I think aside from like Tim Biakabatuka, I can't think of any guy that really played like multiple years and produced like the way you would expect them based on how good they were in college.
Yeah, I mean, I also like the guy from Notre Dame.
Yeah, he's just not fast enough.
Yeah, but he just didn't seem that fast enough. But then when you watch his highlight film,
4.7. That's
but I don't think having overall fast speed is that much of a necessity for the Bengals, just because like we already have a running back that's really fast. and Brown. I mean, obviously, you would rather
I mean,
have it than not
he's
have it.
practically undraftable at 4.7. Like yeah,
I
just sign him
I
as a
don't know
free
about
agent and
that.
draft him in the 7th round.
I feel like he'll be there like in the 5th. I don't
I
know if
don't
it'll
know,
last
man.
longer than that because you got to look at his tape too. Like if you just look at his overall production, it's really good. He can catch the ball really well.
No, he can't because he won't be open.
Well, eh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was actually pretty impressed when I saw
What
like
are I can't remember his name. What's our guy from Oklahoma that we let go last year?
you're not talking about Henderson, are you? No.
No,
Or
the running back. Not Joe Mixon, but the other guy.
I can't remember.
Oh my gosh.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I
I
just
know,
can't
it's so
remember.
embarrassing, man. We're supposed to be Bengals fans and like you're off the team for 1 year and we can't even remember. We go 22.
Had to be 2022, yeah. Look at Alan George.
What?
See Alan George's picture?
That dude's a blazing fast guy too. Alan George was a stud. Oh, come on. You're lying, Google. There he is right there.
Oh, P. Ryan.
Yeah, Samaje. There we go. Samaje.
I'm surprised they haven't cut him yet.
40 yard dash. 4.65.
Okay.
So you're talking somebody slower than P. Ryan, who was pretty slow.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
Let's see when he was drafted.
I'd still take him in the 5th round. I guess it's all relative too.
He was a
Round
4th round
4.
pick.
Yeah.
All right, so I stand corrected, man.
I don't know if that running back from Notre Dame's there in the 5th round and we haven't taken a running back. I'd be okay with that. Because at the, I feel like he could carry the load too. You know what I mean? Like if I just don't know if Chase Brown can do that.
I agree that maybe Chase Brown isn't a 20 carry guy, but I'm so anti slow running backs. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, there's a plenty of other fast ones too. So I feel like that running back from the Cardinal, or not the Cardinal, yeah, the Louisville, he was there in that 4th, 5th round, and he ran the 4.3, I think, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 4.3 something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I mean, you need guys that can break off huge runs. I mean, or else the defense won't respect it. I mean, if you're going to draft a guy, I hate the idea. So against it. Even though I love P. Ryan and I wish he would come back.
Can you go back to the 40 times for the running backs?
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah.
Can I do it?
You gotta go to the tracker tab. Yeah, see, he ran it 4.3. Wait, what did Ray Davis run? Let's see, he ran
4.5.
Yeah, Blake Corum 4.5. It's pretty much all the way to Isaiah Davis. Anyone that runs a 4.5 or faster.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, I wouldn't draft anybody below Blake Corum in terms of speed.
But how many running backs is that? Like 6? Or no, it's more
No.
than 6. It's like
Yeah, there's quite a few. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12.
okay.
I mean, it's just for this team, for the Bengals team, I just feel like they need a guy that can take it to the house. I mean, I'd much rather pick a tight end later than
I feel like
draft a slow running back.
off the top 12 40 times, I feel like one of those running backs will be there by the 5th. I think anything later than that, then you might be pushing it, but I think there'll at least be 1 or 2 from that list in the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tyrone, Tracy Jones, or Jr.
Yeah, or like Lloyd is a bigger guy.
4.4, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 5'9", you're like, oh, he's not big, and then you see 220. That guy'd be a load. 4.46. I don't know. I mean, speed isn't everything except for tailback. I mean, to me, you want someone who's fast.
No, I get it. I mean, you got to start making your offense a little bit more dynamic and
Right.
fast. So
Yeah, I mean, like if you could get a fast tight end, yeah, that makes sense. But there's only one, right?
no, I say there's like 5 of them that are pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you could run in the 4 or 5 range for the tight end, that's pretty fast. Like you're gonna expose stuff.
Yeah. Just 2.
Okay, yeah. But no, I'm fairly confident.
Well, 3. I mean, we're
Bowers,
assuming
but we're
Brock
probably
Bowers
not.
is fast, but at least 3. There's probably people we're forgetting about. All right, man. We mocked it up.
Yep.
We're talking about things. I feel like we're getting smarter about the draft. I think once we do running backs and safeties, we'll be pretty set.
Yeah.
And then
Pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
Except quarterbacks, which is
we'll be ready for the first 3 rounds. After the 4th or 5th round, we'll probably be pretty decent. And then
I'll say we're pretty good up through the 5th round. We're
once
pretty
you
good.
get into like the 6th round, we're gonna be like, who's that guy?
Yeah, and maybe next year we'll start doing like the top 15 positions, and then we might be able to get a little bit further. But I feel like we do pretty good with the first 5 rounds. It's just tough when you get to the 6th and 7th.
For sure.
All right, let's call it.
All right. Peace.